What is up, my dudes? Your favorite fantasy degenerates are back. Jameis Winston's back. Seth's truck is finally rolling again. And if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, take a peep at Jordan's face. He's ice cold, scalping World Cup tickets already. Mid-show, week 11 lineups. We're making them bulletproof. Let's ride. Here we go, guys. I am joined by Jordan and Seth. Jordan's got the World Cup tickets. He's a little excited. Jordan, would you say you're pretty excited about the World Cup tickets?
Yeah, I got one ticket. I'm not scalping it. I'm just going to the game. I have to fly. Well, if I could have got, I was trying to get more, but like, dude, it's crazy. And I was like, oh, I'll go to LA, right? And so I was like, all right, I got selected for a pre-sale, so that was cool. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna go to LA for the third group game. I was like, it's gonna be pricey, but it is what it is. The first two cheapest tickets were sold out, and it was like $705, and I'm just like, this is a lot. So I was like, I'm gonna check Seattle because the USA plays in Seattle, and the Seattle ones I get a ticket for like $215. It's gonna be higher seats, but it's like top deck of the Seahawks stadium. And so I was like, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. So I bought tickets. Flights are like, I can get flights probably for mid twos, low threes. So it'll end up being cheaper just to go to Seattle for a game. So I'm doing that. But I was like, I'm going to buy like 4 tickets to like a random game in San Francisco or LA. It was like $215 for the cheapest ticket. And I'm just like, I don't want to drop like $1,000 on 4 tickets right now. So yeah. Well, I'm not going to resell anything. I'm just going to go to the game. And hopefully none of the teams, you don't know what any teams are playing for each game yet, just the USA games. So like I'm hoping that like when the teams get announced and the tickets kind of fully go on sale for everyone, that there'll be some random game that I'll go to, like I don't know, Nigeria, like not Nigeria because they're no good, but like maybe like a Turkey and Honduras or something, and tickets will be a little cheaper. So hopefully that happens.
Nice. And then Seth is rolling. He's got a new truck, after the accident. So Seth is ready to go. Seth's wearing a USA hat. So I don't know. That's kind of like a Gilligan's Island hat or something, Seth. I'm not sure quite what that is, but we'll be going live Thursday night, giving away some of these dude script hats. If you don't want to look like the guy Smalls from Sandlot type hat, then head over to the YouTube at TFF Dudes. Seth, you want to lead us into pick your player, or do you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, how come I could totally see you wearing one of those hats? Like as a kid, like Trent, little kid Trent in a canoe in a lake fishing wearing that hat. Like I feel like that's a real thing that actually happened.
That I definitely was one of those kids that wore a lot of different hats, cowboy hats. I did have a sailor hat. I don't know. I've always had a hat thing, but I never had that hideous Sandlot hat. But if I found one of those, I might grab it. That's a fishing hat, I believe.
Yeah, I just honestly like that thing. I feel like I've never seen one of those in person though, like only in the movie Sandlot. Like I can't believe people actually wore those. Like it's a terrible idea.
Probably a 90s. Well, no, that was before the 90s when that took place. But what kind of hat is that you're wearing, Seth? Is that like
it's a team hat? USA. I think it's a Team USA like track and field hat from the Olympics or something.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool Runnings edition. All right, Seth, you want to lead us into pick your player here? Does that sound okay?
Yep. Let's go with our quarterbacks for this week. What week is this, guys? Is this week 12? Week 11?
11, right?
Man.
11.
All right. 11. Wow. I feel like I'm always begging for the season to get here, and then as soon as it gets here, it's like halfway over, and it's more than halfway over. It's really sad. Anyways, let's go to our quarterbacks. We have Joe Flacco versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, or Jordan Love versus the New York Giants. Keep in mind, Joe Burrow is coming back soon.
Man, I think this might be the last time we ever watch Flacco, right? We might not see him, as a starter. He'll always be like that.
Is Joe Burrow going to come back week 12? Or is it?
I thought it was week 13 or week 12, Trent. I thought it was week 13.
There might be some more recent stuff. I know he was like, is he practicing yet? Like he's
they
close.
Said December,
he
right?
Practiced,
for Burrow?
Yeah.
So maybe
he did practice today. I thought it was a week of Thanksgiving. Let me see.
Maybe so. So I was thinking this might be the last time we see Flacco, but I'm going with
Joe
Flacco.
Burrow is targeting a week 13 or week 14 return.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess week 13.
Yeah. Well, with how Jordan Love's receivers are playing, I just don't trust them at all. Like you see that one guy tweet some account, I think it was MLA football or JPA football. I get those two mixed up. Said like, should Christian Watson have caught this pass? And Christian Watson quote tweeted and said, yes, I should. the one where he like just plays defense on the ball.
So I just love that. Joe Burrow told Jay Glazer he expects to be back by Thanksgiving, which is week 13. So like 10 days from now, right? That would be 10 days from now.
So this is the last time we might see Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
It could be
2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow.
The crazy part is though, is like they signed that guy to win games and he's like won them games.
Yeah, he did his job.
Like he did his job. Yeah. Like it's
especially in the AFC North. Like what's the best team in the AFC North? Like it's
so if they can win, if Cincinnati can beat Pittsburgh this week, they would be 4-6. Pittsburgh will be 5-5. Baltimore will either be 4-6 or 5-5. So like they'll only be like a game back at most if they can win this week. So
yeah, I think that division's wide open.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if they can win like this week, if the Cincinnati can win this week, but then they play the Patriots next week. So even if they go into that game like 4-7, they would still like have a chance if Burrow comes back and beats the Ravens. They're right in there still, I guess is the word. Like, I guess is the right way to put it. Because they still have the Dolphins once, the Cardinals once, the Ravens again, the Bills, and the Browns. So like they have an opportunity to win like a good chunk of their games going forward.
Yeah. And then just a quick moment of silence I think we should mention here is there's no more dudes left in the dude chop league. Jordan got chopped last week.
Yeah.
We went down 3 in a row. Justin Heck was talking trash on Seth, and me and Jordan. So we're all there. He's still there, but I think we got, a few teams left. But I think we're going to make that a little bit bigger next year. I think that was fun. It was a good trial. We'll keep doing that. I'm going Flacco. You going Love here, Jordan? What are you thinking?
Flacco.
I'm going to go Flacco. I don't trust Jordan Love at all. At all.
Well, I don't know what to think of the Packers.
I don't think they're very good.
It's just one of those like biggest falls. What was it, 2 years ago where Love had the big, playoff run? He almost beat the 49ers and then just hasn't been the same. And the wide receivers are about the same, right? Like who has he lost? He's still got Dubs.
I mean, Jaden Reed. It was Jaden Reed.
Jaden Reed's not playing.
Yeah, and he was pretty good on that team. Yeah.
Jaden Reed would help this team quite a bit. I'll be honest, I think the Packers, like the Broncos and Packers, are very similar in their respective conferences. Like I think both teams are just a tad bit maybe overrated a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going Flacco. Jordan's going Flacco. Seth, be the coin flip here. Like, what are you thinking?
No,
Flacco
I'm going
or you
Flacco. Sorry. Let's get to our running backs this week. We got a lot of rivalry games. We have Aaron Jones playing the Minnesota Vikings, his old team, and we also have Rachaad White. Bucky Irving still out. What a bum against the Buffalo Bills.
Wait, hold on. What did you say, Seth?
Aaron Jones. Yeah.
Wait, Aaron Jones is on Minnesota. I'm so confused right now.
Did I list this wrong?
You said Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones.
Sorry. I meant Aaron Jones playing his old team, the Packers. I said that wrong.
Wait, no, he doesn't play the Packers. Aaron Jones plays the Bears.
Yeah. I put that thing in wrong right there. My bad, Seth. Totally just messed you up. And it's at the Bears, right? Seth's like Anchorman, where I can put anything I want there and he'll just read it. It's his strength.
True.
And maybe
honestly, it's true.
Well, Seth,
you
did just say that Jordan Love was playing the Giants.
Yeah,
so,
okay,
it's kind of your fault a little bit too.
Yeah.
It's at Minnesota. Aaron Jones at home versus the Bears.
Okay. There you go. Aaron Jones versus the Bears, or Rachaad White, Bucky Irving, that bum who's still out against the Bills.
Full transparency, I did this Tuesday where Jordan, I wasn't expecting Bucky Irving to play. Bucky Irving has practiced. since then.
The walk
So I'm going to be optimistic for Bucky Irving. Okay. I want Bucky Irving to play. It's been a long haul. I have teams that really need Bucky Irving. I'm going to go with Aaron Jones because I'm going to think that Bucky Irving plays. Jordan, what do you think? You worried about, but you think Bucky comes back?
I think Bucky plays. But if he does play, I think he'll be limited. But I think I'm going to go. I lean Aaron Jones as well. 71% snaps last week, 25% for Mason. Let's see. Well, how many carries did Aaron Jones get? He got 9 carries to Mason's 4. Yeah, I lean Aaron Jones.
Yeah. The other thing, and Sean Tucker's been, doesn't get as many touches as White, but he's been outperforming him on rushing yards. He's been running for more yards, even though he's getting less, looks. All right, Seth, what's the last one we have here?
Yep, let's go over to our receivers. Parker Washington got a new elevated job over at the Jaguars versus the Los Angeles Chargers, or DJ Moore playing the Vikings.
Are both these guys are playing, don't you think, Jordan? I think Moore missed some time today.
Oh, Parker Washington didn't practice today, but I'd be shocked if he didn't play.
Yeah, I think he plays. I think it's a good spot for Parker Washington.
Yeah, I'm going to go Parker Washington.
I'll go
DJ. Why do you feel like DJ Moore's not getting anything this year, Trent?
Yeah, he got goose egged on Sunday. It was tough.
Like, why do you think he's not like? Yeah. Is he just not good anymore? Or
I don't know if they're game planning him out. He did throw a TD pass 2 weeks ago. Had an okay game, but yeah, I'm gonna. I feel. Would you put these guys in the same category here, Jordan? Like, I feel like I really like Parker Washington. Like, I'm hoping for him.
I mean, but here's the issue: is that if BTJ plays, he's still the third receiver. I think Jacoby Myers is going to have a bigger role this week. I think he's their most dynamic receiver. So it's going to be interesting to see what that all shakes out like with Parker Washington, Jacoby, and BTJ.
Yeah, for just Moore and Washington did not practice on Wednesday, but yeah. I think they're both going to play. But he had 4 targets on Sunday, 0 points. 2 weeks ago over in Cincinnati, though, DJ Moore went off with 20 fantasy points. He had 4 catches, 72 yards, and I think is that the game he threw a TD pass? I'm trying to figure out why his yards.
Yeah, probably threw
wasn't sure if it was 2 even, but yeah. So I think that's our pick your player. I a lot of injuries on this list. Probably could have done a better list. Maybe just did that a little too early.
What do we have? Lean Washington as well. But guys, before we get into our start, sit, sleeper, and our upset of the week, I'm going to read you guys a promo by Trophy Smack, the sponsor of our podcast. Picking studs is hard, guys. It's not always the easiest to pick guys that do good every week. But picking your league trophy, it's really easy. Over at the Dudes, we use Trophy Smack. We have a championship belt for one of our dynasty leagues. We also have a championship trophy. But guys, you can also get last place trophies, including toilets, or you can get a custom wrestling singlet. Or if you just really want to wear a singlet, you can get one from there too. Well, Trophy Smack turns your fantasy wins into real life bragging rights. Head over to trophysmack.com/dudes and make your league legendary with Trophy Smack.
All right. Thank you, Seth. And thank you, Trophy Smack. Means a lot. Thanks for helping keep the lights on in here. Where are we going from here, Seth?
Well, guys, let's go into our week 11 starts. Trent, we'll start with your guy.
All righty, starts. My start of the week, he's due. I got DK Metcalf, and DK Metcalf has become, who's he taking on? He's taking on the Bengals. DK Metcalf has become a classic TD or bust fantasy weapon over the past few weeks. The Steelers' big play wide receiver has just 5.5 fantasy points in his last 2 games, I believe is what it was. But I think this week, I think everything changes. We got a throwback between 2 battle-tested gunslingers, Aaron Rodgers versus Joe Flacco. Bengals are surrendering 20.8 fantasy points per game to QBs, which is 7th most in the NFL right now. I think that's a green light for Rodgers to let it fly. DK is stuck in a 2-game TD drought, but the matchup screams bounce back. Pittsburgh is totals at 26.5, and I just think Cincinnati's secondary is going to get burned here. So start DK Metcalf. I believe this is a high-end wide receiver 2 with some wide receiver 1 upside. I think the drought in Sunday for DK Metcalf. I know, Jordan, I know you probably hate this one. I know you're not like – you're over the Rodgers there. You're just over Rodgers. Don't like him. I just think it's a good spot.
No, I don't mind it. I think it's a good spot as well, but like he didn't do well in this spot last time when they played, and everyone went off except for him, essentially. So like, I don't mind it. He hasn't done anything. Like he literally hasn't done anything in their last like 4 games. Because I was looking at his prop today. His prop's like 52.5. What was that?
Even Roman Wilson's been scoring some TDs.
Well, it's just like his yards aren't there, Trent. Like there's no yards. Like he has not gone over 50 yards in 4 weeks, or he's at 60 yards. So he's played 9 games this year. He has went over 55 yards only 3 times.
Yeah, I know, and I think it's
83 week 1, 20, 32.
TD.
He had back-to-back games of 126 and 95. And then week 6 in that Bengals matchup, 50 yards, 55 the following week, 6, 30. I mean, the targets aren't there. He hasn't had double-digit targets all year. He's only had seven or more. He's had more than 7 once. Like he has a 4-target game, 5-target game, 4, 5. Like I don't know. You would think that this is a spot, but it's just the upside. Like there's no upside with him this year.
Yeah, I think it's a good TD spot. I think we get a TD here from DK.
I mean,
like if it's not here, it's not happening. And I know it didn't happen last time. I think he do.
Trent, like I thought I would love the prop of 52.5. And I'm looking at his last 4, and I'm just like, I can't hit it. Like I can't do it.
I'm gonna have to put my money where my mouth is. He does have 5 TDs on the season, though. He has gotten some TDs.
Yeah, but they're all
big plays.
I mean, 4 of the first, week 5, he had 4 in the first 5. Like, the last 4 weeks, he's shown 0 ceiling. Mm-hmm. 0 ceiling in the last 4 weeks. In good matchups, Trent. Like, Indianapolis is a good matchup. The Chargers aren't
this
a bad
is a
matchup.
nice. He has a nice little string of matchups here. We got Bengals, Bears, Bills, Ravens, Dolphins, Lions, and then week 17 versus Cleveland isn't good, but to get you through those playoffs, DK has a nice if he can get something going.
Cleveland's a solid matchup for receivers.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's the championship week isn't good, but leading up to that.
No, I'm saying that's a good matchup for receivers. Cleveland's it's a solid matchup for receivers. Like that's fine. Like, so there's a lot of good ones in there. So
yeah. So I think if he can get it rolling, it could really pay off for it.
All right, Jordan, let's hear your start. I don't know how I feel about this. Trent might like it, though.
I got Jordan Addison as a start. Here's the thing. You'll notice I just attack matchups most of the year. We're at the point where we know who's good at this. We know who's bad at this. And the Bears are not good against wide receivers. They give up the 3rd most fantasy points per game to wide receivers, 25.7. They give the 2nd most touchdowns to wide receivers at 13. They have the 8th worst coverage rate on PFF. The last 4 weeks, they have allowed Darius Slayton 89 yards last week. I was all over that spot. Chase and Higgins the week before, 111 and 121. Zay Flowers, 63 yards, so not as good. And then Chris Olave with Spencer Rattler throwing the ball, 98 yards. I thought J.J. McCarthy looked better last week. He looked better 2 weeks ago.
Was it good last week?
No, Olave this is 4 weeks ago, Olave had 98 yards.
Sorry,
yeah. But I'm saying 2 weeks ago, J.J. McCarthy looked good. Last week, he did not look good. This is a lot easier matchup for him than the Lions. No, than who did they play last week? They played the Ravens. I don't know. I think the Ravens are getting a little better. But this is a soft matchup. I think Jordan Addison could eat this secondary alive. He fits the profile receiver I want to attack against this team. The big play, kind of the more down the field target. So if J.J. McCarthy can get Addison the football, he's going to crush. So I like Addison a lot this week.
JJ, fantasy wise, you're getting the rushing upside. He's throwing a little bit of TDs. He's not bad. Yeah, this is a great get right spot for all of them. And Naylor went off last week. I don't think Naylor.
Yeah, Naylor got the yardage.
It's killing me. You have Addison, Jordan. I actually dropped Addison early in the year, just not being able to handle the suspension, and I think that's been a nice pickup for you in that league. But yeah, I don't. It's hard for me to say no because I've been such a McCarthy truther. And I think the jury's still out a little bit there. But yeah, I like Addison here. Seth, you love Addison as well, I'm guessing, because.
Yeah, I mean, I like Addison. I just don't know how I feel about McCarthy. It's hard for me there. But that's what makes, these starts pretty similar. It's like you don't know, like, if you can trust. I guess one, you don't know if you can trust a player. Another one, you don't know if you could trust a quarterback. But we'll see. I think Jordan has a point saying it's a little bit even easier matchup, and McCarthy has a chance of, doing better this week. He's a new player, so. But guys,
we haven't had that like Jefferson blow up game yet, right? Like that's kind of due too.
Yeah.
It takes, I don't know. I feel like teams are like bracketing Justin Jefferson and like. It's going to take volume for him to get there. And he's just like, I don't know if McCarthy can deliver the volume. What I like with Addison is that he can get there in one play, a couple of big plays, house one. The volume doesn't need to be there as much for Addison as it does for Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. Seth has a similar thing as JJ McCarthy when he gets on the pod. Like JJ has that alter ego called 9. Have you seen that? And he turns into a different person. Seth kind of does a similar thing when he gets on the pod. Like he gets I don't know what his alter ego is. I don't know if it's Sid the Sloth or what it is, but yeah, not a terrible. I can get on board with that, Jordan. Seth has no words right now. He's just thinking like they do this every year.
Trent's alter ego is Cookie Monster.
Grimace. Seth, we got a live.
That is a good one. Yeah, guys. So you guys are watching this episode actually on Thursday. We're recording this Wednesday night, but you guys are watching this episode on Thursday. Join us tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join us on our live show. We're going live at 9 p.m. and we're going to give you the Week 11 cheat sheet, and we're going to blow the roof off of Week 11. We're going to be giving our best plays, props, start sits, and it's really just kind of chaos in the chat. Last week, a dude asked us to rank his Halloween candy Mount Rushmore, and we gave a 5-minute candy tier list. It ended up being more than 5 minutes, I believe. Anyways, hats are going to be flying, guys. We're gonna be torching people's takes. There's no filter, and really, there's no mercy. YouTube or X, 9 p.m. Thursday, Pacific Standard Time. Bring your worst take. We dare you. Bring us any questions you guys have. Please join us. If we get to, I think, every 5 likes, we're going to be giving out a dude's hat, the one Trent's wearing. So stop by, boys. See you then.
All righty. Yes. Bring the worst takes, and we'll let you have it. Reviewing trades, reviewing life advice, anything you guys want to ask us, unfiltered as much as it can be on X or YouTube at TFF Dudes. Yeah. Seth, what do we got here? We going sits?
Yep. Let's hit your sit, Trent. This one I saw coming.
Like I said, I did my homework on this Tuesday. I was prepped. I was ready to go. I'm on the phone talking to somebody for work, and all of a sudden I get a notification that AJ Brown says, get rid of me in fantasy football. And I'm like, man, this seems like greasy wheel gets the grease thing. But this is this Terrell Owens shirtless crunches moment right here. Him going off. He's expressing how frustrated he is with the offense, how they got the Super Bowl last year, but he doesn't feel like the offense is moving. He needs to get the ball. I think he truly is unhappy. Jordan, you even said it in the group text on Tuesday. You said like Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, rest of the season. No one disagrees with that. And I even put a post on X. I said rest of season, Alec Pierce or AJ Brown. Alec Pierce ran away with it, which is, Alec Pierce has been good this year, but AJ Brown, you could argue, is maybe like a top 6 wide receiver in the NFL. So
not anymore. No way, Trent.
Yeah, not this year. Yeah, going into the season, right? So I'm I'm just going with sit and wait till you see. I've done this to AJ Brown before and he ended up blowing up versus the Rams. So maybe I'm bringing him back, guys, but I am all for not starting AJ Brown this week. Jordan, are you just the greasy wheel, the squeaky wheel?
No. I 100% agree with this sit. I also don't think that AJ Brown was not even a top 10 receiver coming into the year. But yeah.
Oh, you didn't think he wasn't ranked? You don't think he was ranked a top 10 fantasy wide receiver coming into the season? I feel like
no, he might have been. I don't think I ever thought he was, or like talent wise, he was never a top 10 receiver coming in the year. But yeah. Devontae Smith just fits that team way better right now. Like I think Jalen Hurts trusts him. He kind of gets to work and does his job, and he runs good routes. And I don't know.
Should we ask the pod Eagles fan, Seth? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, you're right. He had a down year last year too, right? Because the Eagles just ran the ball more. But what's interesting is like when the Eagles first traded for him, he got used a lot, and then also that second season, they made it that Super Bowl the first time, and that second season they used him a lot, and then when they got Barkley, they stopped using him as much, and I think the Eagles are still of a run first team, like that's how their team's built, run first and pass later. And the thing is with that kind of offense, it's not the one where you just pepper your best player with the ball. It's, hey, when you need to throw the ball, you throw it. And if Hurts is making his progressions and he sees Devonta Smith open and not AJ Brown, well, guess who's getting the ball? So. And I think what Jordan said is also true. Like AJ Brown has been at times a top 5, like actual receiver in the NFL for multiple years, but I think he's slowly regressing down now. And I don't think he's as good as he thinks he is. But also, maybe the Eagles are slightly underutilizing him.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is like if they're throwing him the ball 6 times a game, 9 times a game, he might be able to see like I'm not the guy I was. But when they just don't throw you the ball at all and you're just out there doing cardio, makes it harder to see. I think the guy wants to play for the Patriots. That's what he wants to do. That's his team is the Patriots, and he likes Vrabel. So it wouldn't shock me if.
I'm sure he'd love to go to the Patriots because May would throw him the ball the whole game.
Oh yeah, May would. Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, that's my sit there. And I feel like now with all this rumors coming out, Jordan, or with him saying that on his Twitch stream, I feel like guys are really going to be firing up AJ Brown this week, don't you? Like AJ Brown come back.
I just don't see it, but I mean it's possible.
I'm seeing a lot of chatter on X about AJ Brown time, like. This is the game that he's going to come back now because
against the Lions, like they think the Lions is like I don't know. I don't see it, but whatever. It's possible, I guess.
All right.
I agree with you, Trent. I think you're on the right thing here. So
okay.
All right, Jordan, let's hear your sit. I'm not too sure about this one, but I could be convinced.
I got my arch enemy, Derrick Henry as my sit. He'll probably crush this week. Every time that I like Derrick Henry, he sucks. Every time I don't like him, he does well. I don't know. I can't ever get this guy right, but we're gonna try again here. I can't get it right if I never try again. So I'm gonna try again. I just want to keep avoiding this Cleveland run defense. Brees was my sit last week, and honestly, like he ended up getting there, but he got there because he had a 45-yard touchdown catch. He doesn't have a 45-yard touchdown catch. I think he has like 8 points. So like, I don't know. Like I just, Cleveland's the 4th best in fantasy points per game to running backs. They're the best run defense on PFF still. So I want to sit Derrick Henry here. I think the Ravens have to throw the ball here. And it's just one of those weird divisional games that I think could get ugly and low scoring. I think it's, what's the total here? We got a 39.5 total. So I know the Ravens are favorites here, so I'm not going to play Derrick Henry against this really good Cleveland run defense. That's still good. No matter what the record is, their run defense is still good.
I feel like I should argue with you because I always argue this with you, but Ravens are just a weird team to me this year. Like they don't. I don't know what the deal is over there. I think it's Lamar.
Can we all agree that Derrick Henry does not look as explosive this year as he has in years past? Can we at least agree on that?
He doesn't look as explosive, no.
I mean, If you pull up his game logs, the last 3 weeks he's got there. He had 20 carries for 75 yards last week. The week before, 19 for 119. And the week before, 21 for 71 and 2 touchdowns. But, last year, if Derrick Henry would have got 20 carries, there was no 70-yard games happening with 20 carries, right? Like, it was in the 120s, 130s. 20. That's less than 4 yards a carry, right? Like,
I think there's a bigger threat, obviously, with Lamar being back. I think his numbers. I think this sit right now is fine. It'll be curious to see though, like if this sit is right, I think it could be a trend we see for the rest of the year. But if this sit's wrong, I think Derrick Henry is going to go dummy the rest of the year because teams.
DeHembry's coming.
I really, truly believe the only way this beats me, is if he has like a game like he did 2 weeks ago, where he has the 80 yards, but the 2 touchdowns. Does that make sense? Like that is possible, and that's how he beats me. Is that they get down the goal line within the 5, and then Derrick Henry has this 2 rushing touchdowns. But I don't see him like running, getting off like 5 yards at a clip here. So I think the only way it beats me is if he gets the touchdown variance goes against me. But I'm not really worried about the yards. Like the Browns have been really, really good against running backs when it comes to like yards allowed. So,
yeah. The other thing that you're not getting with Henry is the Ravens aren't getting those big blowout games where he's just, burning the clock. It's all like, it's early carries. You're not getting the, like, let's milk the clock carries, which is a little bit different. So no, I don't hate it. Did you guys see what Michael Penix said today about coaches? Anybody see that?
What did he say?
He said that he has no coaches to rely on on the sideline during games. He said the coaches he relies on are his high school and college coaches.
During games?
That's weird.
He doesn't have in games he doesn't have. But I remember saying that I didn't think Morris was a good QB coach. Like this is a rerun with the same team. The hire never made sense to me.
Yeah.
And what we're getting out of the Falcons is even weirder. Like, it's just everything's weird about that whole thing. So,
all right. Well, let's hear your guys' sleepers this week. Trent, I love this one.
I think it's time. And this is one that's been a sleeper like every single year. And he hasn't been on it at all this year, but I have Rasheed, Shaheed. I think this is his breakout game we've been waiting for, since he's become a Seahawk. We haven't seen a lot since he's become a Seahawk. I'm not sure if he did anything in that blowout win last week, where JSN absolutely crushed my plays on sleeper because he was the only guy who didn't get there. But I think this is the big breakout game we're waiting for Shaheed. Big divisional matchup. All the attention's going to be on JSN. Then boom, Shaheed explodes for a big play over the top. TD, I think he takes one to the house. Going to take all hands on deck to beat the Rams here in this divisional matchup. So I'm going Rasheed Shaheed's my sleeper play of the week. Would not surprise me if he had a big TD in this game. It's time for them to get out, the new weapon they traded for. So big division matchup.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. Seth, we still haven't seen your JSN jersey. Like, he gets really good, then you quit wearing it. What's up with that?
I haven't worn it yet, so maybe I won't wear it this year.
It even would match your little Gilligan's Island bucket hat you're wearing now.
Yeah, I can't wear it, Trent, though. Like, why, if it's something's like not broke, you can't fix it,
Honestly, I have him on my fantasy team, so yeah, don't wear it. My fantasy team wins with Jason.
Like, if I wear it, something bad happens. Like, I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, it's true. You can't mess with that.
I did wear it though to a fantasy football draft. So it's the last time I wore it. August.
Yeah, if I win a championship with JSN, I'm probably gonna buy a jersey, at least a shirt. I think that's you got to pay.
Now Trent's gonna,
Trent.
So now I'm gonna be like, oh, Trent's a Seahawks fan, and he made fun of me for getting an Eagles shirt. With
rookie auto might be better. I have a rookie auto, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I need to get graded, Jordan.
Yeah, I think a rookie card is the best way to go instead of buying a jersey. Like,
you might be right. Card. Yeah. I might should do that regardless.
That's a pretty good idea, actually.
The problem is it's probably going to cost. The market's probably gone on it. He's probably top of the market.
It's probably expensive now.
We should get Jordan to start opening some packs on our lives. Maybe we do that in the off season. We do some pack opening on the lives. That might be a good idea. Those are not cookies. Oh my goodness! Look at that cabinet. Just look at that.
We should have Jordan do though. Is like Jordan just start, starting a bidding war on his Ohtani card.
Yeah, those were all magic.
Yeah, I never sold it. I never sold it. It never got sold.
Really?
So
interesting.
Yeah, I'm holding it. I'm just gonna hold it. I have it up on eBay for like 3,800. If it happens, it happens. If not, just keep holding.
Nice. I bet if you would have done it like 2 something, you could have.
No, the problem was I was in London the day I should have sold it. Like the day that he had the 2 home run, 10 strikeout game. Was the day I should have done it, and I wasn't home. And so by the time I got back,
you just need to have a picture of all those cards, just in case.
I know.
The other one is I almost bought a card of Rojas, and I thought I did, but I didn't because I went through a fad where I bought some, and I don't know. Maybe after that World Series, a Rojas card would have been worth something. I don't know, but enough with the card talk. But yeah, I'm thinking we got a sleeper here.
Yeah, Jordan's got one.
I got a sleeper here. So I feel like I'm on a roll here with sleepers. I'm gonna try to keep it going. I've had some really good sleepers lately. I feel like
you're on a burner.
Yeah, Malik Washington is a sleeper for me this week. Again, I want to attack this Washington secondary with explosive athletes. So I was high on JMO last week, and I'm high on Malik Washington this week. Washington is the worst coverage team on PFF, the second most fantasy points per game to wide receivers. Washington is their second target, clearly behind Waddle. I think Waddle has a good game as well. But Malik Washington second on the team in targets. There's one concern for me this week, and I don't really know why it happened, but Washington's snaps went down significantly last week, and I don't know what happened. And I probably should have looked into it, and I didn't. But he only played 45% snaps last week after playing in the 60s and the 70s before that. So it looks like Cedric Wilson got a little more snaps. But ultimately, I'm not too worried about this. I think they were also playing ahead, which is kind of not usual for the Dolphins. And honestly, that's probably what it was because they probably went to more 2 wide receiver sets than 3 wide receiver sets. But I just think that Malik Washington is going to have a big game here. Like maybe I think you're going to get at least a 40-yard catch here. There's going to be a big play involved, and hopefully he can house that one. But I like Malik Washington a lot. He's kind of an explosive guy. He got a lot of hype in the preseason, and he's been solid. Like, let's see, I think he's had some games where this year he's been pretty, I guess he hasn't had a breakout game yet, but 48 yards in week 9, 36 yards in week 8. Again, I just think it's a pretty good game here. It's kind of a feel for me. I want to attack the secondary, and Washington's the guy I want to attack it with.
Yeah, he has some punt return equity also. And
yes, he does, for sure.
If you want to just argue with Jordan's sleepers, his last 4 sleepers have been Matthew Golden in week 6, RJ Harvey in week 8, Alec Pierce in week 9, Darius Slater in week 10. All of those have hit, guys. And he had Woody Marks in week 4, which hit as well.
Yeah. So I've gone like
hair with sleepers.
5 of the last 6. 5 of the last 6, I think I've pretty much hit. So the Golden one was probably the least but like the Woody Marks one was a smash. The RJ Harvey one was a smash. The Alec Pearson was a smash. Like, honestly, Slayton should have got over 100 yards last week. He got hurt, I think, a little bit. And then if Jackson Dart stays healthy, I think Slayton goes over 100 yards last week. And then you also get, like Trent said, with Malik Washington, you get punt return equity. You also get, like, rushing equity because they'll give him, like, end arounds and stuff, too. So he has some of that, too. So there's different ways for him to get there.
All right. So that is our sleepers there. Seth, do you have an ad read here on our sleepers?
I do. While we're talking about sleepers, guys, another one of our sponsors of this episode is the Sleeper app, guys. On Sleeper, you can not only play fantasy football, but you can also do player pick'ems, player props. We're going to be talking about that on our live show tonight. We'll be brought to you by Sleeper. We'll have some of their props brought up. But guys, with Thanksgiving come up, I know you guys think about guys just absolutely feasting. Well, on Sleeper Fantasy Sports, you can pick more or less on the yards, touchdowns, bunch of different stuff, longest reception. I think they even have the ones where you can boost up, right? So you can if a guy's prop line is at 60 yards, but you want to make it 100 to double your odds on there, you can do that. So that's pretty fun. If you guys decide to use Sleeper, use our code Dudes100. They'll match you up to $100 if you use our code Dudes100. You put in 100, you put in the code Dudes100. Sleeper gives you $100. Now you got $200 to play with. Join us on Sleeper app. It's the best place to play fantasy sports and to make player prop picks. Dudes
so
100.
Jordan, I juiced JMO up to 100 yards last week, and that hit, but AJ Brown just left me in the dust there. So got a nice
Trent.
there. Yeah.
Imagine this if Slayton would have went over 100. I had that 100.
Yeah.
And I had the 100, 150 with JSN. Like, imagine if Slayton had got to the 100 and then JMO gets there, and then I'm just sitting there with JSN just doing nothing in the second half of that game. Do you know how tilted I would have been? Do you know how mad I would have been? Like,
you wouldn't be on this pod if it would have happened.
Oh, if I was sitting on all I needed was JSN, like 60 yards in the second half or in the last 3 quarters. So I think he had like 82 yards in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Like, if I was just sitting, if I go into that, just like, man, $5 into like 1,500, and all I needed was like JSN, like after 80 yards in the first quarter, not getting like 10 more yards rest, I would have just been tilted. So tilted if that would have happened. But
no, absolutely. Upset of the week. I got Detroit upsetting the Eagles. Not likely, but the Eagles just keep winning these close games.
Is it in Philly?
Yeah. Did Campbell take over the play calling duties there in Detroit, Jordan? Is that what happened?
He did. I think it helped JMO quite a bit.
Yeah. And I think it's JMO's going to be bombs away here. I think nothing's happened from Amon-Ra St. Brown for hitting Deron Payne. I don't know if I feel like that would have came out by now, right? Like you guys saw the video.
I think so. My guess is nothing happens.
Yeah. Which is weird that they wouldn't do that. But yeah, JMO, I think it's going to help JMO a lot. So I think I go Detroit. I don't think Eagles keep winning these close ones. So I think they come fired up to play here. Maybe a trick play in this game, but this is my upset of the week is Detroit Lions.
I have Seattle. I know Seth liked that one. Upsetting the Rams. I think this game's going to be awesome. I'm really excited for this game, mostly because I think JSN will get pushed for the first time in a long time. Like, I think they're going to have to throw him the ball. We'll talk about tomorrow a little bit more JSN, but on the prop show. But I think this could be a volume game from JSN, which we really haven't seen. I know Seth and I talked about that last week on the prop show, but I think this is the spot for the volume. Like, this might be the spot where you get the 10, 11, 12 catches from JSN, just because I think the Rams might try to do a better job of containing the deep ball from him, but his route running's so good. So I'm really excited for this game. I think Seattle can win this game. So
we got Puka.
It's probably the game I'm looking forward to the most this week, because I think it could be more high scoring. What's the total than people think? Like, the total's it's 48.5. I think it could go over that. I like this game a lot.
Yeah, well, and the other thing is, Jordan, is we have Puka on the other side. It's gonna be fun to see Puka and JSN going at it.
Well, they're both going to get pushed for the first time in a while. Like, the Rams aren't pushing Puka at all, and so that's kind of bringing his numbers down a little bit. Because I don't even think he played in the second half of their game last week. Like, he barely played.
Yeah,
and so
Adams says he's going to play, but he's banged up.
Adams?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it seems like they're kind of saving Puka, and they're kind of he played. Let's see if I can find what he played. He played 52% snaps. He's only played 49%, 52% snaps since he came back from injury. And Devontae only played 51% and 60. Mumpfield played 48% snaps last week. Xavier Smith 49%. That's gonna get bumped, right? It has to. That he's gonna. I think this is the Puka gets pushed. Jason's going to get pushed. It could be a back and forth between those two guys.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree. Looking forward to it. Seth, let's skip the 3 favorite matchups this week. We'll talk about those on the live. We kind of already talked about the Hawks and Rams. I'll throw a bonus in there just real quick. Jameson Winston is playing football, so that I think is must-watch TV as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is my favorite week of the year when Jameis Winston gets his shot to play. It's just so fun.
It's bliss.
No, but here's the problem. We should all be upset about this because that means Jackson Dart got hurt, and I love watching Jackson Dart.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, I don't know. I'm a little bummed because it just means that Jackson Dart's not playing. I really think Dart's really good. So
I don't think that they should have fired their coach, Jordan. That's where I'm at. Like, I think he finally got things clicking.
The timing of it was weird, but I don't know.
So with a rookie quarterback, he lost his best wide receiver. He lost his rookie running back. I think I would have ran it back. I think one of the worst things you can do to these rookie quarterbacks is when they're having success is pull the rug out from under them and start all over.
Yeah.
Like, I think you just keep the consistency. It's working. Like, give him at least one more year. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. They should have done that too.
All
right. Well, I can't wait to hear that I won again.
So, Jordan, what do we got?
Won again.
That's
I went. Trent, you went 7-7. I went 8-6. Seth went 9-5. I'll be honest. I feel like I should have won this week because the Giants should have won that football game and the Jaguars should have won that football game. And if those two things happened, they both had leads in the fourth quarter, decent size lead, double-digit leads in the fourth quarter. And if those things happen, I win. I feel like I should have won. I feel like I got robbed, but it is what it is. I would have won because or something I would have tied. Maybe. I don't know. I think I would have won actually. But
maybe.
Anyways, what's the score? Like, do you guys even have a chance to come back and win?
Seth has 7, Trent has 1.5, and I have 0.5 wins. So
I could literally lose the rest of the year and still win.
There's 9 weeks left. So technically, no. Well, yes, because one of me or Trent would have to win every single week from here on out. If we split the weeks, I think you would essentially win. Yeah.
I hope that Seth's chair breaks right now and he
dude, honestly, this is not even close. This is straight belt the cheeks. You guys are getting spanked.
And the problem is that we have to take chances and you can just take the favorite. So you're you're at a huge advantage now. So
yeah. It's all that soy milk you drink, you freak.
I do not drink soy milk.
Yeah, soy boy Costi. Okay, Jordan, let's jump into these.
Okay, let's go through them real quick. So we have for Thursday night game, we got the Jets at the Patriots. Patriots favored by 13 at home, 42.5 total. No Ramondre. Is it Travion season? We'll see. I'm going to go New England.
Yeah.
I'm going with New England. Yeah, Travion took over, and the internet didn't even break on X. I thought X would break if Travion took over.
Okay, next game. Washington at Miami. Miami favored by 2.5 at home, 47.5 total. I'm going Miami here.
Dolphins.
Yeah, I'll go Miami in Madrid.
Right. Yes, I forgot. That is not at home. That is in Madrid. Good point, Trent. Carolina at Atlanta. Atlanta favored by 3.5, 42 total. I'm going Atlanta here at home.
Falcons.
Panthers bounce back.
All right. Chicago at Minnesota in Minnesota. Minnesota favored by 3 at home, 48.5 total. I am going to go Minnesota bounce back here. I think it's a good matchup for J.J. McCarthy like we talked about.
Bears for me.
Bears.
Wow, Seth. Wow, interesting. Okay.
They
Cincinnati.
Both go the same meal parlor. Him and Caleb.
Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh favored by 5.5 at home, 49 total. Man, this could have been another upset for me. I'm taking the Bengals here. I think the Bengals win this game.
Steelers.
Wow, Trent, you are definitely the last. Like, you're giving the Pittsburgh a benefit of the doubt, like big time.
I got DK.
Yeah,
DK, have it your way. You rule.
Houston at Tennessee. Houston favored by 6.5. On the road, 38 total. We got I think a big game for Woody Marks here. I got Houston.
Yeah. Texans.
Yeah, Texans. Hard to pick the Titans.
The Titans the worst team. Yeah, so
It tells you how much the market doesn't like the Texans either, though, because they're only 6.5-point favorites. So
yeah,
but I know there's no Stroud, and yeah, Chargers at Jaguars. Chargers favored by 3 on the road, 44 total. I'm gonna go Jaguars. Don't feel great about it.
Chargers.
All right, we got Tampa Bay at Buffalo.
This be a good one.
Buffalo favored by 5.5 at home, 48 total. I think that Tampa Bay covers. I don't know if the Bills lose another one, 2 in a row at home, another one at home to make it 2 in a row. But I think Tampa Bay competes. I think this is going to be one of the more fun games of the week. I'm going.
Is it snowing in Buffalo yet?
No,
I don't know. I hope. Actually, it doesn't really. I don't know. I think the passing games. I think the passing games could go off here.
Josh Allen's not going in there and losing to the back-to-back games like this. So
yes, but you think Baker's going to lose back-to-back games, Trent?
Yeah, it's home. No, it's like I love Baker Mayfield. Like these are probably my 2 favorite QBs, but I'm going to go with the home team. You're taking a team from the beach and putting them in a cold environment.
I know. I agree. Baker's a gamer, man. And I think this game is going to be a fun game to watch.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it'll be good.
Trent, Seth, you got Bills?
Yeah.
And we might get Bucky back.
Might get Bucky back, even though this is the Emeka Egbuka spot for me. San Francisco at Arizona. San Francisco favored by 3 on the road. We got a 48 total. I'm going San Francisco.
Yep. Niners.
Cardinals.
Francisco.
All right.
I should have went to this game in LA.
Yeah, you should have. It's my game of the week here. Seattle at LA. LA favored by 3.5 at home. 49 total. I have Seattle.
Yep. Hawks.
Rams.
Freaking clown.
All right. Baltimore at Cleveland. Baltimore favored by 7.5 on the road. 39 total. I'm going to go Baltimore.
Ravens.
Yep. Ravens.
All right. Next game, we have Kansas City at Denver. Kansas City favored by 3.5 on the road, 44.5 total. I am going to go KC here.
KC.
Yep. Chiefs.
Yeah. What is it? Andy Reid's like undefeated after bye weeks, right? That's the stat.
Yeah, he's really good in the bye weeks. Okay, we got Sunday night game. Detroit at Philly. Philly favored by 2.5 at home. It's going to be another good game. 47 total. I'm going Detroit on the road.
Yep. I'm going Lions, baby.
Detroit. Whoa, your favorite team?
Yeah, it's interesting.
I like these teams. I would say pretty close to the same, honestly.
Detroit. This is a great whole slate. Like this is like get your bed ready, lock in, buckle up on the couch. You're not going anywhere.
This is like I go to the bathroom. I'm not getting up for 4 hours.
Exactly. Yeah. You might just I don't know.
But there's a lot of good games.
Clap and have a soda brought to you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hey, this afternoon window is pretty good with KC, Denver, Seattle at LA. I mean, Baltimore, Cleveland kind of sucks. San Francisco, Arizona, who knows about that one? But those 2 games will be real good. And yeah, it's a really good week. So
yeah, pray for Scott Hansen's bladder now. Like we need no breaks. We need all gas from him this week.
All right. And then we got this Monday night game. Dallas at Las Vegas. Dallas favored by 3 on the road, 49.5 total. This game could be fun to watch just because there might be a lot of offense because both defenses are awful. But I'm gonna go in Dallas.
Quinnen Williams, man, this is his game. I got offered to go to this game actually.
Why didn't you go?
2 tickets. Tickets weren't bad. It's a little farther than I'd like to drive.
Yeah.
And a Monday means you're
on
gonna
a Monday. It's tough. Yeah.
You got to take 2 days off, kind of.
Yeah.
And just getting someone to watch the kids be gone overnight. So
yeah,
I didn't have any like one person I want to take enough, But yeah, I kind of want to go to Raiders Stadium, and I feel like $300 for a game at Raiders Stadium is a good deal, especially when they're playing the Cowboys. Tickets weren't terrible, but I decided not to go. I'm going Dallas.
Yep, the boys.
All right.
That does it. That's all our picks, guys.
Incoming Seth's 8th win.
Now just shut up. So, all right, guys, before you go and absolutely crush that like button, guys, like a league-winning waiver wire ad, please give us that subscribe as well so you never miss any content that could help win your league. We bring you fantasy football all year long. Remember, we got a live coming to you Thursday night, 9 p.m. Pacific time. Going to be giving out some hats. We will see you next time. And as always, take care.